Hey guys, welcome back to Curls and Squats. It's your girl Madison, and today we're going to talk all about the best time to hit the gym. So whether you should go before work, after work, or maybe even amp it up to twice a day. Continue watching, make sure you like the video and subscribe for more. So of course, a big factor in determining when you're going to work out depends on your work schedule. So for those of you who work like a regular, like 8 to 5 or 9 to 5, I have this clock kind of drawn out. So we're going to talk about good times to go and bad times to go. And this also will apply for people who work irregular schedules. So if you're working from 8 to 5:30, this is like your work arc right here. And then right here is the lunch break. And a lot of people work out during their lunch break. So this is when the gym is really, really crowded. So no matter what your schedule is, if you are a get in, get out type of person, I would definitely not recommend hitting the gym during the lunch hour because it's going to be chaotic, it's going to be busy. I went today during lunchtime and there were so many people in there, it was unreal. Then you have before work and after work. We're going to go into different benefits and drawbacks from working during these time periods as far as your body scheduling goes, but basically like right before work and right after work those are going to be your peak hours. So from like 7 until 9 you're going to have a peak right here, and then from like 5 to 6 or 7 at night you're going to have a peak right here. But if you go to the gym after 7 p.m. right here you're in the blue, and if you go to the gym like 5:30 in the morning before work you're going to be here in the blue as well. So right here is a really good place to be, whether it's before work or after work. You want to be in this area. And if you work in a regular schedule, then it's a great idea to go during like normal work people's hours of being at work, because the gym's not going to be busy because the bulk majority of people are going to be at work during those times. So either, after 7 p.m., around 5:30 in the morning. If you have an irregular schedule, I would go between 9 and 11 or between like 2 and 5, because those are going to be the times when the gym has the most space, the fewest amount of people, so you can get in and really target what you're working on that day. Okay, so for those of you who are interested in the idea of working out before work, I have tried it, I have done the research, and I know some of the benefits, and I've kind of compiled them down from my research, from my own personal experience, into 8 main reasons why you might want to work out before work. The first one is going to be that there are fewer people there. Like I said, if you hit the gym around 5:30 in the morning, the only people you're going to find in there are people who are super dedicated to their fitness and don't want to bother you. You're not going to be bombarded by like random chit chat. It's just going to be you in there getting your workout done and then getting on with your day. That also comes down to having like number 3 is more time. If you work out in the beginning of the day, you're going to get it done and you're going to get it over with. And then when you get off work, you're going to have more time to spend with your friends and family, as long as they are also morning workout people. Also, whenever you work out in the morning, you're going to have more testosterone because your body releases more testosterone in the morning hours than it does later in the day, which means you have a higher capacity for building muscle. So if building muscle is one of your major goals, which it should be even if you're trying to lose weight, you want to go in the morning because you have more testosterone and therefore more potential to build muscle. You also have increased focus when you work out in the beginning of the daytime, and that's for the rest of the day. So if you go into the gym before you go to work, your brain power is going to be enhanced, so you're going to have more focus during the day while you're at work completing like regular everyday tasks, and it's going to make everything else seem so much easier. You're also typically less likely to skip the gym if you're going in the mornings, and that's not like saying that, oh, you'll never like oversleep and miss the gym. It's saying that you have less opportunities for other things to come up. So your friends are more than likely going to ask you to hang out after work in the evenings, which could compromise you going to the gym, but they're never going to ask you to come out for a drink in the morning. So you always have the time, given that you wake up on time to work out. Working out in the morning also gives you, working out anytime gives your metabolism a boost because you're going to burn more calories in a shorter period of time when you're exercising. But doing it in the morning enables you to kind of eat a little bit more freely during the day. Of course, you want to stick to whatever guidelines you are eating by, but you've already given yourself that metabolism boost instead of waiting till the evening once you've already eaten everything for the day to boost your metabolism. Because when your metabolism is boosted, it's burning more calories. So you should burn them before you consume them. Also in the morning, like I said, there's going to be fewer people, so there's going to be fewer distractions. You're going to be more able to just get in, get out, get it done. Along with the increased focus that working out in the morning gives you, it also is going to increase your mood for the rest of the day, and that would happen regardless of what time you worked out. But whenever you work out and your endorphins are released, you feel better. So I would rather feel better the entire day that I have in front of me than to feel okay throughout the day and then just feel great at night whenever it's time to go to bed. And just like I had my morning benefits, I have my evening benefits, and you'll find that a lot of them are kind of like the opposite of the morning. So it kind of depends on the type of person you are. If you're like a type A person, you'll definitely prefer a morning workout. If you're a type B person, you might prefer the evenings. Some of the benefits of working out in the evening include the fact that you can fall asleep easier because you have exhausted yourself. That being said, if your body is already adapted to a morning workout, when you first start your evening workouts, you will find it more difficult to fall asleep until your body adapts again. That's because your body is used to using the energy in the morning and then sustaining itself for 8 to 10 hours afterwards until it's time for bed. So, depending on what you are adapted to, you may find it easier to fall asleep when you do evening workouts. You may find it easier to fall asleep when you have morning workouts. It's really your body and what it's used to. You may also find that if you work out in the evening, it provides a sense of stress relief. If you have a very stressful job or a very stressful day, working out in the evening gives you an opportunity to burn off some of that stress and just feel a little bit better before you go home. If you have a relaxed job, again, you might find morning workouts are better for you, or you might have a different version of stress relief in the evening. Like I said about the fewer crowds in the morning around 5:30, if you go to the gym after 7 p.m., it's not nearly as crowded as 5:30 in the evening. So if you get off at 5 o'clock and you know that you're not going to leave the house again to go to the gym once you get home, I would really recommend going to the gym in the morning, because if you get home, you're not going to want to go back to the gym. And if you go to the gym right when you get off work, it's going to be so crowded you don't even want to be there. One key benefit to working out in the evening is that you don't have an ending time. If you go to the gym at 5:30, you may work out until 6:30 and then have to go home to get ready for work. If you go to the gym at 6:30 or 7 o'clock in the evening, you don't have any other commitments other than going to bed around 9 or 10 maybe. So you have a little bit more flexibility with how long your workouts can be. Just like if you work out in the morning, your evenings are more relaxed and you have more time to spend time with your friends and family. If you work out in the evenings, you have more relaxation time in the morning. So if you're somebody who likes to meditate in the mornings and take 10 to 20 minutes to just sit and drink your coffee and reflect on the day before and get ready for the day ahead of you, maybe an evening workout is better for you. Like I said, it's really dependent on what you enjoy, and hopefully you're understanding that as I go through my list today. The last two things on my list for why it's great to do an evening workout is that you're going to have friendlier crowds. So in the morning, like I said, you have the type A people. The type B people in the evenings are going to be a lot more laid back. So if you're a friendly person and you like to make new friends and chat with people, then an evening workout might be best for you. You also have less temptations when you work out in the evenings. So all of your friends that are kind of trying to coerce you into making not so great decisions like drinking every weeknight, if you're oh, I have to go to the gym, so I'll just have to see you guys this weekend, that gives you a limited time to do things that are off of your eating plan and more time to focus on yourself. And your friends should understand that you don't necessarily need to go out drinking with them every weekend just to remain friends with them. So those are my after work benefits, and you've seen my before work benefits. And now we're going to get into the pros and cons and the things that you need to be cautious of when it comes to working out twice a day and how you may implement that into your schedule. Okay, so like with anything else, there are pros and there are cons of working out twice a day. We're going to go over those first, and then we'll get into how you should implement this into your schedule correctly. So of course, whenever you're working out twice a day, you're going to have more activity, and more activity tends to make you healthier. That's pretty cut and dry. You're also going to have increased gains because you have more volume. Having more volume also has its own benefits, and those the pros of having more volume, I'm sorry, I have to read from my notes, are that you have increased protein synthesis, your metabolic capacity goes up, and your anabolic output goes up, which means you can reach your goals faster. So, working out twice a day definitely seems appealing if you have time for it. And the cons are that you have greater risks for overtraining because you are spending more time in the gym, and that means you have to have more recovery. If you don't get enough recovery, it could disrupt your sleep pattern, it could disrupt your gains, you could injure yourself. Basically, just like as we go into how to do it correctly, you'll see like when you need to get rest in there, because the last thing I would want for you to do is to overtrain and have to take time off from working on your fitness goals. So if you think that you might want to try 2-a-day workouts, I would of course first recommend that you get it cleared by your doctor to exercise in general, and then follow guidelines like this to get you started. Whenever you take your workouts and split them into two, you want to make sure that you have at least 6 hours of rest between each workout. So if you did it before work and after work, that should provide plenty of time. You always want to do your harder workout first. So if you're doing a strength and cardio split, you want to lift weights in the morning and do your cardio at night. And make sure that your longer workout is also first. So your shorter workout would be the one that's later in the day. When you're working out twice a day, prioritize your nutrition and your hydration. If you don't feel like you've already got a good hold on how to eat correctly for your body and your goals, don't start working out twice a day yet. Talk to a trainer, talk to a nutritionist, talk to somebody who can help you. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, curlsandsquatsjourney@gmail.com or madisonjordan@curlsandsquats.com. If you have the opportunity to nap between your workouts, take it. Take a 30-minute nap, a 20-minute power nap. If you have an hour, sleep for an hour. Your body will need more rest, especially as you are just getting started with 2-a-day workouts. The last thing I would say is to start slow and increase the frequency of your rest days. So if you already work out like 5 days a week and you only rest on the weekends, or you rest every 3rd or 4th day of your workouts, I would recommend starting with more frequent breaks. So work out twice a day for 2 days and then take a rest day. Twice a day for 2 days and then take a rest day. Back and forth like that. As your body adapts, you can add another day in before your rest day of working out. Well, that's it for today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this content and that you found it educational. I hope that I have answered any questions that you may have, but if I have not, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. Make sure you comment below and tell me what you'd like to see next. And be sure to like and subscribe and hit the bell for more so you don't miss a beat. See you later!